Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expert Live, back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. It is down today. Okay, it's dumped quite a bit, which is a good buying opportunity. Also, we're going to talk about PayPal and MetaMask have teamed up in crypto. So this is more to centralization. I'll talk a little bit more about that. Binance, 6 billion has basically come out of Binance, has been withdrawn. 1 billion in one day, and looks like 6 billion in first half of this week. We'll talk a little bit about this and what I think is happening here. Donald Trump releases his NFT collection, which sold out in a day. This is crazy. All right, so I'll talk a little bit about this and what I think is going on here. So let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification so when I upload my latest vids, you can get notified immediately. So as we look at CoinGecko, the market cap for cryptocurrency is 835 billion. We're under 1 trillion. So yeah, we're definitely, I don't think the market's going to recover for a while. Some people are speculating on when the next bull run will start. I think we're a bit ways off yet. As you can see now, Bitcoin is down some 4%, 4.3% in the last 24 hours. And then obviously everything else is red, as you can see here, if you go to Coin 360, okay? So what this represents is obviously a buying opportunity. I mean, Bitcoin did go up to 18.3 like last week. So it's going up and down all the time. See here on the 15th, not last week, that's only like 2 days ago. Well, today's the weekend, so I guess technically last week. I mean, it 18.2, 18.3, right? Now it's back down to 16.674. So basically in 2 days, it's dropped $2,000, which is a good buying opportunity for now. Obviously, you should have a strategy anyway. So, I'm buying Bitcoin on a daily basis. So it doesn't really matter on the price, So, when I was buying Bitcoin at 60,000, all right, and then I was buying Bitcoin at 5,000, 4 years ago. So continuously buy Bitcoin. It does not matter about the price. I'm not a trader. I just buy Bitcoin and I hold it long term, and it doesn't matter about the price if you dollar cost average. So, 16.6, yeah, what this represents is just means that I'll probably buy a little bit more, that's all, than usual. That's all this represents. But if you have a long-term strategy with Bitcoin, not a trader that looks at this stuff and buys and tries to buy and sells, and you get at the wrong end of the trades, guess what? You're going to get wrecked. But if you have a long-term strategy where it doesn't matter about the price because you're dollar cost averaging, you just buy continuously and hold. And, we're getting close to the next halving. Well, we're about 700 days away, so we're a bit ways off. But that'll come pretty soon before we know it. And Bitcoin, in my opinion, is going to be over 100K in the next bull run. When the next bull run is, I don't know. No one knows. I think it's either going to be late Q4 2024. So, Q4 2023, or could be sometime in 2024. And it just depends on the economy. I mean, it could even be longer. See, so it all depends on the economy and how fast things recover, right? All this stuff that's happening now with all these crypto firms going bust. FTX, we had the saga of Luna, Cell, BlockFi. They're all just basically what's happening is just a cleansing. These bad actors, they're just getting cleansed, and the market is just sorting itself out. Once these bad actors and people that are just there to fulfill their own pockets, once they get cleansed and they're rid of the crypto landscape, then new cryptos, new innovations will come, right? So this happens in every niche, right? There's always bad actors and they get cleansed. And this is what's happening now with the crypto. So just accumulate now and think long term. PayPal and MetaMask team up to make it easy to buy crypto. Well, yeah, I mean, PayPal are kind of collabing with MetaMask because they know they can't beat, or they can't compete with MetaMask, so they might as well just, kind of like join them. MetaMask has over 1 million daily users, I believe. But, so they're trying to they realize now that crypto payments is massive from their own PayPal, but it's still centralized. And in my opinion, anything to do with PayPal, stay away from. Even MetaMask now, MetaMask tracks your IP address. All right, so if you don't know this, they can track what your wallet is, and then an IP. And if you cash out through PayPal, then they know exactly. They can track every single payment because they can connect that KYC to a wallet address. All right, so these companies like PayPal and MetaMask, they're tending more towards centralization, and in my opinion, you should be moving away from anything that's centralized. Okay, so we'll see what happens. PayPal obviously behind the game with crypto, and they're trying to catch up. Binance outflows 6 billion in the last half a week, and 1 billion came out in one day. So this is what's happening, in my opinion, is they're trying to really, because of what happens to FTX, they're either trying to deflect some of that news with FTX that blatantly was using users' funds. I mean, they were spending big money, millions of dollars on all these promotions and giving money to all these different charities and all these different donations to Biden campaign. They were spending money like water. It was just flowing. And they're guilty of this, right? So, in my opinion, Sam Bankman-Fried, he was control of it all. And he's very smart, but now he's acting very dumb about it. And then he's got his cronies like Kevin O'Leary, which are saying that it's all Binance's fault that FTX is where it is. That's BS, right? Kevin O'Leary is just trying to cover his ass because he was promoting FTX. And he took 15 million to promote it. And now he's saying, I've got nothing now. I've lost it all. Yeah, he's covering his ass so then he doesn't face his litigation. And so now they're kind of like trying to deflect the FTX saga with Binance, saying, well, look at Binance. Can they cover their assets? Here, 6 billion's gone out, but CZ said that there's 60 billion in assets. So I think it's just a deflection on they're trying to deflect some of this to Binance, and then investors or people that have got their money because of what happened to FTX and that have got their money in Binance are now like, they're getting nervous and they're pulling their money out, and this is what's happening here. They're basically trying to get back at CZ, in my opinion. But Binance doesn't go off and spend millions of dollars on advertising and donates all this money to these lobbying and with all this stuff, right? Binance never does that. FTX did, and they did it with investors' money, so there's a big difference there. Donald Trump collection sold out in one day, so this is crazy. Despite the seemingly poor market timing, former US President Donald Trump recently launched a collection of digital baseball cards. He's calling it baseball cards, even though they're NFTs. I think he's calling it baseball cards because then the majority of people in the US, like I'm talking the people that are non-crypto people and people like that are in his demographics, which is like the baby boomers, which are 50, 60 year olds. They don't know jack shit about NFTs, but they do relate to baseball cards. So that's why it's called them digital baseball cards. And I think that's the only way you can say it, because people won't understand NFTs, but they understand digital baseball cards. All right, so let's just go and have a look at the collection. Now, this actually sold out within a day, which is crazy, right? So this is the official collection here. It's called collecttrumpcards.com. And it's hilarious. I mean, he's got a lot of people behind him. I mean, he only lost the election just by not by a small margin. Whether it was legal or illegal, or whether who was trying to count up the votes, who knows, right? But he was selling it for $99 each, and because he's the 45th president of the United States, there was 45,000. So he sold out 45,000 NFTs at $99 each in 24 hours. That is absolutely crazy. So, these are the perks. You could get one-on-one dinner. They're actually having a sweepstakes at the moment where you don't have to buy anything. You can just go in a sweepstakes and you can win a chance for these things, as well as if you hold the NFTs, you can get perks to all this sort of stuff. And also here you can these are the different types of NFTs. I'll show you in a minute. They're on OpenSea. But if you buy a certain amount of NFTs, you can get a guaranteed ticket with the president, right? So here, if you buy 45 digital cards, you will receive 45 entries into the sweepstake and 45 trading cards. You get a guaranteed dinner. So he's having like a gala of like 2,000 seat, and then people that buy the 45 NFTs, which is 4,500, you get to go to this dinner and meet him basically. And he's doing memorabilia, signing memorabilia, and all these other perks. Play golf with him, and all this sort of stuff. So it does have real value, in my opinion, because you actually get to meet him, and there are perks to it. Okay, so if you're into this, and I didn't buy one. But if you did buy one, congratulations, because these have basically doubled in price. So if we go to OpenSea now. This is the official collection here on Ethereum or Polygon chain on OpenSea, and here you can see this is the volume 1930 ETH. The floor price is 1.87, and like if we go and have a look at the activity, the floor price is actually looks like it's going up. Floor price 187. Okay, so that's still down a little bit. If you can figure out the floor price on that. But there's 15,000 owners. So yeah, so that goes to show you that probably the average person bought about 3, which is 15,000 buyers. But yeah, if you go and have a look at the average price. This is 1.87 ETH. So let's just go and have a look at Ethereum now. Yeah, so it's $220 currently. That's the average price right now, the floor price of these NFTs. Now remember, these are $99. So they've basically doubled. People that bought them have basically doubled their money in basically 24 hours. They're doing pretty well now anyway, because it's just new. I mean, these are still selling for about $240, $250. It'd be interesting to see what happens with this sort of what's happening with these. Keep an eye on them. But that's that. So you want to double your money. Good for you if you did buy into it. But anyway, so that's just what I wanted to share today. It's still heaps of stuff happening in crypto. Obviously, I haven't uploaded for a few days, but I mean, most of the stuff is you can see on YouTube anyway, and it's nothing but just nitpicking and just days of our lives, just shit that is really not going to help you move forward to crypto anyway. So I just want to try to kind of like report the significant stuff, if you want to call it. But anyway, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this if you can, and I'll see you guys on the next one.